The Great Reset is late-stage capitalism in action, by Karl Marx. In a world increasingly burdened by the contradictions and crises inherent in capitalism, the phenomenon known as the Great Reset presents a striking reflection of late-stage capitalistic dynamics. This initiative, promoted by global elites, ostensibly seeks to recover from the economic devastation wrought by the pandemic, but it reveals much more than a mere economic strategy. It is an attempt to consolidate and reconfigure capitalist power while reinforcing its ideological hegemony. At the core of the Great Reset is the rhetoric surrounding the notion that you will own nothing and be happy. This phrase has ignited debates, often mischaracterized as a socialist assertion. However, it is essential to unpack this statement to reveal its true capitalist underpinnings. This message, far from being a hallmark of socialist thought, echoes the very principles of capitalism: the commodification of life and the alienation from ownership. It presents an alluring prospect in an economically precarious world, masking the reality that ownership is being redefined not to empower the masses but to serve the interests of an elite. The capitalist class understands that in the age of digital monopolies and financialization, traditional notions of property and ownership have become obsolete. The transition toward access over ownership is not a liberating movement toward communal wealth. Rather, it reflects the consolidation of capital into fewer hands, relegating the vast majority to perpetual dependence. The offering of rental agreements and subscription models veils the exploitation inherent in this new paradigm, allowing the elites to extract surplus value from the labor of the masses without ever granting them the security that comes with ownership. Moreover, the Great Reset seeks to rebrand capitalist excesses under the guise of sustainability and social responsibility. Yet, sustainability in its current articulation often serves to perpetuate the profit motive, with environmental initiatives co-opted to commodify nature further. This reflects a fundamental characteristic of late-stage capitalism: the ability to absorb criticisms and incorporate them into its operational model while maintaining the status quo. As we critically examine the strategy behind the Great Reset, it becomes clear that this is not merely a reaction to crises, but a strategy to maintain control. The elite propose solutions under the guise of progress, all while ensuring that they remain insulated from the repercussions of economic downturns and social unrest. We are witnessing a transformation where public policy is increasingly shaped by corporate interests, often under the pretense of addressing social injustices. The tools of surveillance capitalism and data analytics further empower the elites, creating a facade of participation while reinforcing societal stratification. In this context, the Great Reset is not a departure from capitalism but rather its most refined expression, harnessing crises to entrench existing power dynamics. It is a symbiotic relationship. Capitalism consumes the crisis, and in turn, the crisis sustains capitalism. In conclusion, to interpret the Great Reset as a progressive or socialist initiative is to overlook the profound implications of its implementation. The phrase, "you will own nothing and be happy," is not a revolutionary declaration. It is a chilling affirmation of the capitalistic mindset that prioritizes profit and control over the well-being of the masses. Those who wish to seek genuine alternatives must recognize that true socialism cannot coexist with capitalist exploitation, and it is only through collective ownership and democratic control of the means of production that we can envision a world where happiness is not dictated by the whims of the market, but by the empowerment of the people.